For 3 years, I walked 4 miles every single day to get to my minimum wage job. 2 miles there, 2 miles back, in the cold, in the rain, and in the dark. That's because I couldn't afford a £2 bus fare. But those walks taught me 7 lessons about money and success that eventually helped me escape minimum wage job and get a software engineer job. And in this video, I'm breaking down all 7 of them. I was 19, working at a restaurant for less than £6 an hour. The restaurant was 2 miles from where I lived, and a return bus ticket would cost £3.50. That's almost £25 per week and roughly £100 a month. To someone working at minimum wage, that felt like a fortune. So I made a decision. I would walk every single day. 3 years passed. 3 years of walking in conditions most people wouldn't walk their dog in. And those walks taught me 7 lessons that changed everything. Delayed gratification is the difference between staying broke and building wealth. Every time I walk past that bus stop, I chose discomfort today for security tomorrow. Most people do the opposite. They choose comfort now and stay broke forever. That £3.50 I saved daily, over 3 years, that's £3,800. And most importantly, it built discipline. And discipline is what got me where I am today. Your environment either pushes you forward or holds you back. I would see same people waiting at the bus stop every day, some doing minimum wage job for 10, 15 or 20 years. I realized if I stay in that environment, I would become them. So I changed my mental environment. During the walks, I would listen to podcasts, audiobooks and YouTube videos from people who escaped minimum wage. I couldn't change my physical environment yet, but I could change what I fed my mind. Pain is temporary, regret is forever. Those walks were brutal. My feet would hurt, my hands would went numb during the winter. But I asked myself, what's worse, being uncomfortable for a few more months or being stuck in the same minimum wage job forever? Most people choose short-term comfort over long-term freedom. And then 10 years later, they are still in the same place, wondering why their life hasn't changed. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. Nobody is coming to save you. When you're walking miles in rain, watching buses drive past you, you realize nobody cares about you. Your boss doesn't care, society doesn't care, you are on your own. And that's actually good news, because when you realize no one is coming to save you, you stop waiting, you stop making excuses, you start taking responsibility, and responsibility is power. I had no mentor, no connections, no support system. Every decision I made alone. But that forced me to become self-reliant. Small actions compound into massive results. 1 4-mile walk doesn't change your life, but 1,000 walks? That changes everything. Over 3 years, I walked approximately 4,380 miles. That's the distance between London to Dubai. I didn't walk to Dubai, but I walked far enough to build discipline that changed my life forever. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. They want instant results, but real success is built through small, consistent actions repeated over time. Discomfort is the price of growth. There's a concept called value of disappointment. When you start something new, whether it's learning to code, building a business, or getting into shape, you put in effort, but you see no results. Most people quit here. They think, I have been walking for 6 months and I'm still broke. This isn't working. But growth doesn't happen linearly. You stay in the valley for months, sometimes years, and suddenly, breakthrough. All of your effort compounds at once. My walks didn't make me rich, but they built mental toughness I needed to learn to code while driving Uber at midnight. And that's what eventually changed everything. Your why must be bigger than your struggle. The only reason I kept walking for 3 years because my why was strong enough. I never wanted my future kids to struggle like I did. I never wanted my wife to worry about money. I never wanted to feel powerless again. That why was bigger than the rain, bigger than the pain, and bigger than the exhaustion. When your why is strong enough, the how doesn't matter. You will find a way, you will walk 4 miles, you will study at midnight, and you will do whatever it takes. So, if you're struggling right now, ask yourself, what's my why? Is it strong enough to make you uncomfortable? Because if it's not, then you will quit the moment it gets hard. What happened after all those 3 years? I passed my driving test. I bought a car. I kept working minimum wage job for a few more years, but something had changed inside me. Those walks built discipline and mental toughness and made me self-reliant. When I finally decided to learn coding in 2021, I had the foundation I needed to succeed. Today, I'm a software engineer. I've been promoted. I'm doing my master's in computer science from University of London, and I bought my first home. None of this would have happened without those 4-mile walks. So, here is what I want you to remember. 1. Delayed gratification builds wealth. 2. Your environment shapes you. Choose it carefully. 3. Pain is temporary. Regret is forever. 4. No one is coming to save you, and that's your power. 5. Small actions compound into massive results. 6. Discomfort is the price of growth. 7. Your why must be bigger than your struggle. If you are in your struggle right now, if you are walking your own 4 miles, this is not permanent. Your current situation is not your final destination. Keep learning, keep walking, keep pushing. What's your 4-mile walk? What is the hard thing you are doing that nobody sees? Drop it in the comments. And if this helped you, subscribe, because I'm sharing every lesson I used to go from broke to where I am today. And remember, your why must be bigger than your struggle. See you in the next one.